It was on a highway on a rainy day in 1951 when two attorneys from different firms working on the same case hitched a ride together. A slick road, a ditch, and one bent wheel made for a long journey. A lot of talking, and marks the beginning of one of Wichita's most successful law firms.
I think it was just kind of happenstance and maybe luck that brought them together to practice law together, but it's worked out well for all of us.
60 years down the road from Bob Martin and Kenneth Pringle's fateful trip, Martin, Pringle, Oliver, Wallace & Bauer is one of the largest and most respected law firms in the state of Kansas. With offices in Overland Park as well as Wichita, they have grown from their roots in oil and gas law through groundbreaking work in product liability, eventually diversifying into a broad spectrum of litigation and transactional practice. The 1960s were boom years for oil and gas in Kansas, and Bill Oliver was hired to help the firm handle its rapid expansion in this area. When their litigation work grew in the 70s, Martin Pringle added Dwight Wallace and Martin Bauer. By that time, it was apparent that aircraft manufacturers needed protection from the long-term liabilities associated with an aging worldwide fleet. Bob Martin played a key role in drafting the landmark General Aviation Revitalization Act, which established limits to a manufacturer's liability. With its passage in 1994, the aviation industry rebounded and new economic life surged into Wichita.
I think one of the enduring legacies of Bob Martin will be his involvement in that legislation. That legislation has been credited with saving general aviation. You know, ultimately, it probably was not great for our business, but it was the right thing to do.
The above and beyond commitment shown by Martin Pringle's work for the aviation industry thrives today in a practice of more than 40 attorneys, representing a wide diversity of clients. Many of those clients have been placing their trust in the firm for decades, a testament to the high quality of the representation they receive, as well as the cost-effective way in which services are provided.
We've been with them since the early 80s, almost 30 years, and we've stayed with them because of the results they've achieved for us over those years. They've done a lot for me, from estate planning to construction law to litigation, unfortunately, when you have to do that. Another thing is just the counsel, just the ability to call them whenever you need counsel on anything.
Literally, from the first day I walked in the door, I watched both Bob and Kenneth interact with their clients, saw that it was more than just a lawyer giving legal advice. I think that more than anything has led to some of our success and the way that we relate to our clients.
Among their peers, Martin Pringle has established an exemplary reputation for the professional caliber of their advocacy. The firm has earned an AV preeminent rating, the highest level of the Martindale-Hubbell peer review standards. They are also the only practice in Kansas named in the International Who's Who of Product Liability Defense Attorneys. The practice of law at Martin Pringle has always been a very human enterprise. It's all about the people they serve. It's also all about the colleagues they work with, and creating a working environment that is mutually supportive and even fun.
I think the attorneys care for the staff. They also respect me and the rest of the staff, and they treat us like professionals. Beyond the work, we do a lot of fun things. We have a staff appreciation week, great Christmas parties. We have a Bosses Day Olympics where the bosses do little Olympic games.
We had a chili cook-off recently that was very well received by everybody. I think my chili came in last, so obviously I need to stick to lawyering and not cooking. We really want people to feel like they're part of a team, part of a family, enjoy coming to work, and we work pretty hard at creating that kind of atmosphere.
Serving people in our community has always been a high priority at Martin Pringle as well. The firm has a standing committee whose mission is to identify opportunities to help, and the long list of organizations to which they have contributed is growing all the time. In 2011, for their 60th anniversary, Martin Pringle donated 60 trees to the Downtown Revitalization Project and pitched in with the volunteers to help plant them.
I think people realize that You know, we have been blessed. We've been lucky to have the success we've had, and it was just a way we could give something back.
Bob Martin once said, "What makes being a lawyer worthwhile is being a part of something you believe in." Judging by the results they have achieved for their clients, the high ethical standards they uphold, and their commitment to enhancing the quality of life in their community, the facts are clearly in evidence. The attorneys of Martin Pringle believe in the practice of law, in all its variations and complexities, as a worthy calling in the service of others.